We got this.
Hi, Nate.
Hello again.
Lovely to have you back here in my little
Oh,
special spiritual room and doing this video with you.
it feels like it's been such a long time, but I guess in the history of the universe, there's no such thing as time. So,
Exactly. Exactly. There's no such thing as time and space, and we're connected to everything all at once.
yeah.
I'm sure everyone's missed you, those people that follow my emails and my Facebook. I'm sure they've all really, really missed you. So it's lovely to have you back. And
Thank
because,
you. And it's good to be back, and it's really good to see you again. We've both been really busy. I've been away on holidays, and
yeah,
I've been sick, and then back in. But I feel like it's been a little bit of time of regrouping and just recalibrating, and but it's really nice to be back. It feels good.
yeah, no, it does. I'm wondering who else is feeling the recalibration. I know that since doing the Humana Technique training with Kachina, it's now been what 6 months for me, I think. And I'm feeling things, my connection with the archangels, the celestial beings, that my whole team, the connection has changed. Has it changed for you?
It's changed for me too, and it's a really interesting shift. I think my connection with everything has changed.
Yeah.
And I think when you put it into perspective in regards to everything, it starts to make a little bit of sense. Because I'm going to be honest, it's been a little bit weird. The connection has been a little bit weird, but because it's different,
Different.
different.
Yeah. It's very
Yeah,
easy to say weird when we can't express exactly what's going on. But for
yeah.
me, it's almost like they're like, I don't want to sound disrespectful, but it's almost like slipping on a cloak. It's or putting on a glove, or they're just, holding my hand. It's not like I'm thinking that I've got to go up and they're sort of coming down to meet me. It's like they're there. Would you say it's similar to for you?
It feels like we're walking side by side, and what's really beautiful about that is I think when I very first started with working with angels is I used to look up to them, and there was kind of like a hierarchy, and I think that's a real danger for anything, not just with angels, but anything where you sort of look up and you sort of put something on a pedestal. What's really beautiful is there's this really nice balance that's come in, but it's been really interesting to get to know what that balance feels like and to actually understand what's going on with that balance. But I feel like we're all walking together, and I feel like the connection is flowing differently.
Ooh.
It's a lot easier at the moment, but because it's different, like you said, it feels weird. But what I'm also excited about is the fact that it has changed and it has shifted. And I think that's one of the things that, as humans, we're here for growth and we're here for change. So when it does shift, it might feel different. But what's really great is that it is different. That means that there is movement, there's change. We're not in that same place.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Especially with Gabrielle, which is really interesting because Gabrielle is the messenger of God or messenger of the God, or I look at Gabrielle as the messenger of the universe. And if we're talking about connection with the angels, Gabrielle, one of the main themes or gifts of Gabrielle is communication. So really interesting that we're talking about Gabrielle today.
I know. It's like it's just all synchronistic, isn't it? Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, Gabrielle. So, is there anything you'd like to talk about regarding Gabrielle and you know what that angel represents?
Yeah, absolutely. To me, Gabrielle represents communication and clarity,
Yeah.
and I think one of the really beautiful things that's been when I've been working with Gabrielle over the years is a little whisper that comes through whenever I'm doing anything creative, and I've had a creative block, and suddenly you have that inspiration, and it's like bang, that light bulb moment. And I
Mm.
think that's when Gabrielle's working with me, and it's almost like whispering in my ear something, and then It's interesting, and I feel like whenever I've done anything that's creative or requires some imagination or requires sometime when you need to communicate something really clearly,
Mm.
Gabrielle's sort of there going, "Hey, let's retune that antenna and get that transmission going clearly." Because have you ever had an experience when something isn't communicated the way that you say something, but it's not received
Mm.
the way that you want
Oh,
it to be
yeah,
received?
absolutely. I mean, it's bad enough when you're trying to communicate over text, but even
Yes.
verbally, people can take things the wrong way. Absolutely.
And I think Gabriel's really great if you work with that energy to actually clear the meaning so that they receive the message and you receive back. So there's beautiful give and take there. What about Gabriel for you?
For me, well, Gabrielle is one of the 10 archangels in angelic harmony therapy. And I work with Gabrielle one when I'm doing inner child work. So I find that Gabrielle is always with Mother Mary.
Yeah.
Always. I mean, Raphael will be there sometimes, but Gabrielle is always with Mother Mary for me. Mm.
Might
And
be trying to come through.
I think so. I think so. And he's saying, why? Why aren't you wearing your whites? Why are you wearing? I had to throw my white dress away. I'm going to buy a new one,
What?
Gabrielle.
What happened to your white dress?
It got a bit tatty. So,
Ah,
also, what I found was Gabrielle worked very, very closely with me when I was in the schools teaching meditation.
mm.
And I swear he was sort of orchestrating, helping me get into the schools as well. And
Ah,
very much there with me when I did this talk to like 100 head teachers about the benefits of meditation.
yeah.
And it was really scary for me because they're all, head teachers. So it puts you back into child mode, doesn't it? When you were at
It
school.
sure does.
Especially, I left being a teacher. It was like a normal teacher. It was too structured for me. So anyway, I swear Gabrielle was part of that, really. And also in angelic harmony therapy, which I'll probably be working with a little bit today when we bring through the meditation or the message, the sound stuff. He works with this purity to cleanse stuff especially in the base area, and helping us to remember that we have a role here on earth where, like he was the messenger that came to Mary to tell her about Yeshua, Jesus. So for me, I also feel that what Gabrielle wants us to consider is connecting with him, and I'm going to say him because he does sort of come forward as masculine for me, that he can actually help us with our sense of role and mission in this. So I'd like to, potentially during this session at some point, especially with the toning and the sound or whatever wants to come through, light language, blah, 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 that anyone listening tunes in to that to see if they get any inspiration regarding their role or their next step on their journey or their pathway.
Amazing. Amazing. I've done some work with Gabriel in the past, and I've got maybe just to kick that off with, I've got a little visualization that he slash she gave me a little while ago, and maybe if I Would you be interested in if we start with that and
That, that sounds absolutely
go into your toning? So if you want to close your eyes, and I can just guide the you and the people who are watching this to let Gabriel come in, and then he can work through you. So I want you to just feel Archangel Gabriel step in beside you, and the presence of Gabriel is really steady, a beautiful uh, foundation. Uh, and I want you to feel like you are adjusting your energy like it's a radio dial. And Gabriel is going to start to help you tune your antenna. And this is the subtle energy of your system so that you can receive clearly and that also that you can send out clearly. So if you imagine like a TV with static as well. So Gabriel is now standing with us and he's working on your energy field and he's tuning the station so that there's no more static. There's no more distortion. And there's no messaging from fear. And I want you to feel your inner channel come into alignment. So that's your voice, your truth, your presence. And what this is doing is Gabriel helping you tune into your natural frequency. And that frequency is clear and clean, and it carries what you came here to say with no extra fuzz or no extra noise. So I want you to move this clear frequency down through your throat and through your heart, through your hands, and through your base and through your body. This beautiful clear frequency is Gabriel working with you. And it's so clear that you don't need to force it because you are it. And this is when you can say quietly to yourself, in your head or aloud if you wish, Gabriel, tune me to what's real. Let me receive what is mine. Let me transmit what is true. Let me be the message just by being me. And so it is.
Mm. Mm. Gabriel, Gabriel. Mm. Ooh. 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 Ia narasha ia teritisi ia awi narasha ia ia naratisi narasha ia naratisi iu ia una narasha ia naratisa ia uia ash natatia uia a niasha Ooh. 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 I, Aya, Oshaya, Ria. Creating heaven on earth is simply stepping into your raison d'être, your reason for living, choosing what excites you. For when you choose out of fear, the waters become muddy. You are all emotional beings. You all have water within you. To continue to be clear and clean requires the truth from your being, not the truth from your doing, but the truth from your being. Choose that which excites you. You are here now to be all that you came here to be. Shalom Alok. Peace be with you all. It's like I'm feeling very peaceful.
So am I.
I hope everyone else that's listening feels the peace too.
It's lovely just to sit in that energy. So interesting. We spoke about how it feels to be working with them post humana and within this sort of work that we're doing, and just beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Georgie, for bringing that through.
Oh, thank you for your lovely initiation. What you was doing was absolutely lovely.
It's beautiful the way that we work with angels too. It's so different the way that I work with them and the way you work with them. And what I think is really interesting for anyone watching this video is to realize that the way that they may be working with angels, or the way that angels are in their life, and how they work with them, it's going to be different for them too. So when they find the way that the angels work with them and that frequency works with them, however it is, it's really interesting. I'd love to know the ways that people do work with angels. Or higher beings, or anything. We this is about Archangel Gabriel, but there's so many other higher beings that you could work with in this space, and that's really interesting too.
They certainly are. Well, I'm feeling quite blissed out. I really am. I'm hoping anyone listening, please do let us know how you're feeling. If you got any messages coming through to you personally, and yeah, we're going to keep this angel love flowing in this way. Now we've both, calibrated to how we're working.
That's a good description of what's been going on.
And I was laughing like slightly as you was talking, because the things you were saying, the words you were using, were very connected to lyrics I started writing yesterday morning. So I'm like,
There you go.
oh, so I will put both our emails, our websites below. But if you'd like to say your website name anyway, Nate.
Yeah, sure. My website is Pellowa Space, so it's just PELLOWAH.SPACE, Pellowa.space. And you can find me there. I'm based in Sydney, Australia, on the other side of the world for Georgie,
I
from
know.
Georgie, and which is crazy because we have this beautiful connection, all this far away, and I love it. I love
Yeah,
it.
no, it's
So if you
amazing.
want to let everyone know your website, Georgie.
So mine is my name. It's Georgie G Deyn, DEYN.com. I've got a little bit of an issue with my website at the moment with on phones. The drop down menu isn't working. Hopefully that'll get fixed soon. But if you can contact me straight away through my website, and any questions or anything in particular that you'd like me to send, then just reach out to me and I will send it to you.
Thank you, Georgie.
Thank you, Nate. So we'll say goodbye to everyone, and then we'll decide what angel wants to work with us next week, or they'll decide, or whenever
I
we
love it.
meet again. Lots of
I
love,
look forward
everyone.
to it.
Thank you so
Take care,
much.
everyone.
Soon.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Bye bye.